Hey, what's going on, guys? GG Dave here. Welcome to another video. Today was a big day. I participated in my first ever actual proper tournament. It was pretty fun. It was the Pro Quest Invitational run by the Midian Guard or Midian Gaming, TMG, home grounds. What an experience. So the first event was a sealed, what was it? A sealed, I think it was just called sealed. So 6 packs. I was able to make a nice illusionist, a nice prism deck out of it. But unfortunately it wasn't nice enough. First game went up against a Bolton. I was able to overwhelm him with all the angels and whatnot. Next game was up against another Prism, which I lost to due to an error that I made. Should have popped my damn Dreamweavers. I forgot to pop Dreamweavers for one of the turns, so Phantasm doesn't break. And the card I was playing, I think it was Herald of Tenacity, even had Dominate as well, and unfortunately I just couldn't get that one through. And then I ended up losing after that turn. Could have been my game, but oh well. Third game went up against someone who I've practiced with locally, Toby. He just switched over to Prism in that game against me and just won that one. So now I'm sitting at 1-2. Not feeling really good about it, but yeah, learned a lot by playing with Toby as well, so I don't mind. Again, I feel like that game was pretty close as well. I think we were like 5 minutes left. That was in the last couple of minutes where the game just turned. I honestly don't even remember what card it was, but I think it was something for like 7. I just couldn't block it anymore. What else? So after going 1-2, I dropped out of the tournament to play the draft event. Also, I didn't pull anything cool either, which was very annoying. But oh well, it's still first edition cards, so I guess that's a win. But I've got heaps of first edition cards already from pulling the case that I did. But yeah, it's just all right. Played the sealed, the draft event. Just to, I guess, to review what I pulled in the actual sealed. I kind of got around 10 of each class. 10 of each class. I didn't have enough charge cards to play Bolton. So it would have just been annoying to just chip away with axes. I didn't want to do that. No cards to buff me up either. Sorry, I had cards to charge. I just didn't have any cards to up my attack, so I can actually pop his reaction to go again. Levia just wasn't comfortable playing Levia. And again, I only had maybe, I think just around 10 cards for Levia, and I think only 2 or 3 of them were over the 6 attack threshold. So I was just like, nah, probably not gonna play it. Probably gonna die to blood debt. And then for Chain, also had a similar. I actually had 13 cards, but I wasn't confident in running it just because I didn't have any. I had 1 Seeds of Agony, which was weird. I haven't played Chain without the Seeds of Agony before, or multiple Seeds of Agony, so I just wasn't confident in that. And a lot of the cards were requiring that I do some arcane damage as well in order to get like the goal again or extra effects. Again, I didn't have any arcane damage at all. I didn't pull any Vexing Malices or Arcanic Crackle, which is one of my favorites. So yeah, I had to play with Prism. I just went with all the Heralds. Went with a few generics like some Memorial Rounds. What else was there? I had a 6 card just in case a Levia came up, like a pound for pound type of thing. Actually, wait, no. Sorry, no, I kept the pound for pound in case I went up against an illusionist, which ended up happening. I was able to block a few phantasms, which is great. What else? Yeah, I didn't really pull anything great. I bought 4 cards from someone. Someone was just selling on Marketplace. They were selling a Dread Scythe, Nourishing Emptiness, Rainbow Foil, Exude Confidence, Rainbow Foil, and Ancestral Empowerment, also Rainbow Foil. And I got all that for $60, which I reckon was a pretty sweet deal. Pretty sweet. But yeah, on to the draft event. Draft event was very interesting. So I was on a table of 7 people. Yeah, 7 people. And I don't know. I don't think I missed out on any crazy cards. I mean, all the packs that I opened today were just rubbish. I'm glad that I didn't end up buying like a booster box or anything. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten anything. So I ended up going with Chain for this one. Just because in my first pack, there was the Arcanic Crackle in red, and I know that for me, as soon as I see an Arcanic Crackle, it's kind of what I want to play. I just keep, with the way I play Chain, I just keep piling up those arcane damage type of cards, because there's so many things that react when you do arcane damage. So yeah, whenever I do arcane damage, there's always something I can pop off in that's queuing up in my Blood Debt or Banish zone. So that's the reason why I like to play Chain. I think I ended up with a pretty good deck. I don't know why I lost. Okay, I know why I lost. First game, I went up against Warrior Bolton. Now, Bolton, very good matchup, I think. Played against a guy named Andrew. It was the Blood Debt that killed me. Had I had another 2 arcane damage, I probably could have outlasted that. But also, I just couldn't get those. There were 2 cards that were just stuck in my Banish zone. So very close game. Ended up at 2 health. It was down to 2 as well. So it was so close. Next game was against Jackson. I played with Jackson a few times at locals. Always a good person to play with. Very good communication, and just very helpful, even if he's your opponent as well. So yeah, it was great playing against Jackson. I swear I was so close to winning this one as well, but fortunately it was another L for GG Dave. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this game, or maybe I just haven't played enough games yet. But look, I'm still finding the game fun even though I'm losing, and I can't wait to get into the Constructed Classic. I'm really keen to play Ninja. I think I've got the right cards for it, and I really like the playstyle as well, so I hope I do better in Constructed. But then everyone else could probably do better in Constructed as well, given that they're playing the cards that they want. Anyways, for the third game, what happened in the third game? So I went up against another Chain. So what happened here? I think this one, I won this game because they couldn't manage. Not that they couldn't manage the Blood Debt, but the Blood Debt got to them at the end, and I was able to overpower them with again my arcane stuff. I think in draft no one seems to run Spell Void or Arcane Barrier. Well, you can't get Arcane Barrier, but you can run Spell Void, so no one could block that, which helped me a lot, and I was able to just outlast them. This guy's name was Alex, also played Chain. My next game was against a Levia. Levia, sorry. With Levia, I don't know. I felt like I did pretty good up until the end, but I just couldn't. At the end of it, I think I just had too much. That game I could play. I was able to play everything out of my banished zone, which is good. But I think towards the end, I just didn't have enough things to block with. I went in with only 2 pieces of armor, so yeah, it was kind of annoying. But I feel like it was a pretty close game as well. I feel like all Flesh and Blood games are pretty close. Yeah. What else am I going to say? All Flesh and Blood games end up pretty close, I reckon. And then you're pretty much naked by the end of it, and you're just like blocking everything and trying to get as many hits as you can. But that's also the fun of it. I love the thinking around it. Maybe someday I'll be good at it, but for the time being, I will keep training, keep trying to be better. Yeah, so today, 2 wins, 7 losses. 7 losses? Wait, no. 2 wins. See, and this is why I suck, because I can't even do maths. So 2 wins in total today. And how many losses? 2 plus 3. 2 to 5. Let's make that ratio better in the future, David. Let's get better and get our reps in. That's all from me today, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm about to go eat, and my wife is probably going to beat me up for spending the whole day playing card games. Ciao, guys.